name is Eli Fossil, and I'm a student worker with the Peace Counselors program in Peace Education. First, I'd like to apologize for my form and tardiness. You can see on your program that I was supposed to speak much earlier. But there's a story behind that, and since I'm a little bit off time-wise, I might as well go a little bit off subject-wise. On my way here, I was informed that it was at the cathedral. Not being an Episcopalian, I walked about 4 blocks down to the cathedral on 4th Street, only to be turned back and walk 4 more blocks in the blistering sun back to here, which is why I'm quite late. But on this little journey, I had a kind of ironic experience, which I was threatened on the street, which is a funny thing to happen on your way to give a talk about nonviolence. And I was threatened because of my skin color, which is something that many people have experienced, or maybe not, but I think it's something that happens on quite a daily basis. And the boy who threatened me, I looked at him and he was probably a few years older than me, but nobody could not consider him youth. He was maybe, I'm 17, he was maybe 18, 19, 20. And I'm sure that he had never had a peaceful education program in his life. I'm sure that it's because of that he would make threats of violence towards other people of his own age group on the street. And it's really education that we need to reach people like this. I've worked in the Peace Education program, or not actually the Peace Education program, but the Peace Counselors program, using digital video and media to spread messages of nonviolence for about 3 years now. And I've seen the impact it's had on people, because it's not violence that we can use to stop violence. It's not threats of violence that we can use to keep our youth off the street, or to keep young people from joining the army and going off and killing other people. It's education that we need, it's not violence. I've worked with many forms of video and many different people to create interviews, to create creative videos, to create many different things that we have broadcast to an audience in order to educate them about peace and respect. And that's a really powerful thing to happen, for young people to teach other young people about nonviolence. And at the same time, it really is breaking down barriers. I see a lot of people in the audience that I know today. I see Alana Tompkins, my 8th grade English teacher, who taught me so much about respect and nonviolence. And she's a black woman. And I see Mark Steiner, who worked with the Peace Counselor program from the beginning, taught me so much about broadcasting messages of peace. And he's a white man. And neither of these things have ever stopped either of them from educating youth, regardless of their skin color, their sexual preference, their religion. It's never stopped them from educating about peace. Because education is something that doesn't have boundaries. So the Peace Education program's mission is indeed to educate young people about nonviolence so that they will choose nonviolent paths in their future. And that's really what we need more of in today's society, so that we don't have kids killing other kids on the streets, or kids who just got out of high school already shipping off to war to go fight for a cause they don't even really understand. If we could educate them through the digital media and through more programs like the Peace Education program, we can break down any barriers of race or religion. Those things might keep back programs that threaten children, but they don't keep back programs that educate them. So that's really what we need more in our society, and that's what me and everyone else here in the Peace Education program is working towards in today's world.